Hi, my name's Si. We're just going to have a quick look at the Cigar Box Guitar that Smashy Gadge built for me. Well, I should say he built for himself and then sold to me via eBay. It wasn't a custom build. Let's have a look. I'm by no means a good guitarist. I've got an acoustic and an electric, a banjo, an organ that I can play very badly. My main instrument is kind of harmonica and washboard. So I thought I'd add a Cigar Box guitar to my collection, and this was on eBay. It was 30 quid start price, I thought, which was very fair. It's got one of the little cheap buzzer pickups in it, 3 string, top 3 strings from a guitar, 3 machine heads, some little bits of stenciling. I'm actually quite pleased with it. You know, I went for 36 quid in the end. 8 quid or something packaging and posting. It was well packaged. He made a bit of profit on the postage. That's fair enough. Yeah, it doesn't rattle. It doesn't hum. It sounds quite nice. You can see there. Perfectly acceptable Cigar Box guitar. Nice little touch with a chopstick there. Chopstick there at for the top. And a nice bit of aluminium folded over to hold the strings onto the top of the chopstick, and then these strings bend round a screw, another screw there, machine heads at the back, down the neck into the box, again another bit of aluminium plate bent round there, a little bit of plastic edging for the bridge at the bottom. I mean, there are no real rules for building a Cigar Box guitar as long as it plays nice and it handles well. And yeah, this is perfectly nice little Cigar Box guitar. The string height is enormous. It's about 8 foot. This is clearly slide only. You've got no chance of trying to fret anything. I could obviously file the chopstick down at the top and just file this down a little bit to bring it a little bit lower. I may do that, but I mean, for the moment, while I'm just learning and playing around with it, you know, I'll leave it as it is. But I think it's a nice little guitar. The only fault I've got with it really is the neck. It's a bit rough. It's not very fast on the neck. I think I might just refinish that. I think a bit of 1200 or 1600 sandpaper on that will just bring that down. Maybe a little bit of varnish, but I mean, for 36 quid, I got no. There's obviously a knot there, but that knot doesn't matter at all because obviously you're playing slide and you don't touch that. And there's a kind of dink down here on the neck, but obviously you're not going to notice. That doesn't matter at all when you're playing. It's got quite a kind of acoustically. It's got a very sort of Celtic sort of sound to it. Obviously tuned GDG, the sort of power chord tuning. He sent me a nice little note with it, just telling me the tuning, which of course I know, but not everyone knows the tuning. And says if I want any help, etc, etc. You know, which for a 30 quid Cigar Box guitar, that's really nice. Okay, so let's plug this in and see how it plays. We're going into a Line 6 Spider. I'll turn on some of the effects later, but we'll just sort of hear it clean first of all. Obviously you can play a Cigar Box guitar in a number of ways. Obviously there's a plectrum, or there's finger picks from my banjo. I'm just going to play with my fingers actually. I've got a slide there. I mean, everyone's going, oh, wrong slide, and it is really, obviously it should be a glass slide, preferably a bottle top. I've got some bottles I'm going to cut the top off later, but this is just the only thing I had to hand, so it's a bit clattery on the strings, this slide, but I mean it's all I've got at the moment. Okay, so let's start by having listened to this sort of clean. I've never played Cigar Box guitar before. I'm not a particularly good guitarist, so I bought this to kind of learn with, hence why I bought this, because it was relatively cheap. It's got quite a nice sound to it. There's a slight bit of rattle there, and that's come loose again. Yeah, that's it, nice and clean sound. Slight rattle coming from somewhere. It's coming from the... It's definitely coming from the the jack. It's better. Obviously a Cigar Box guitar should have. You could put a humbucker on there, but it wouldn't quite be the same. Nice. I need to sort out this little jack. It's a bit of rattle on that. I'm using my cheap cable rather than my decent one, so maybe I should swap over to my decent cable and see if it makes any difference. But yeah, I'll just refinish the neck. I think it's a nice little guitar.